What's up, everybody? Just got back from my mandatory mile. 7 years and counting. And just gonna do a little garden tour. Did a lot of work today. Got a lot of stuff in the ground. I'm excited. Most of the planting is done, so let's take a tour. We're in the front. I'm actually in the front of the house there. I do have one mystery plant. Not sure what it is. I think it's an echinacea, a coneflower. But a lonesome guy up there. Some elderberry stuff over here, and some other wild pollinator things. Alright, so this pot, we've got rhubarb in the middle. I've got some tuesli or holy basil around the edges, tuesli in the middle, zinnias on the triangle, the three. Some more zinnias and some more holy basil there. Up here we have some native pollinators in here, some bergamot just lining this fence line, hoping those take their little starts that we got. They're little guys. There you see them. So keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep growing and going. And then the fun part. So this big project, almost seven 4x8s. One's a little short. 7 4x8s, 8 yards of dirt, all moved in, packed in. And here we have onions, cabbage or broccoli, one of the two. I think it's cabbage. So this bed all has holy basil, some other things. These plants, this one, 1, 2, 3 tomatillos, broccoli here in the middle. Broccoli, cabbage, one of the two. We'll find out if it keeps growing. Yeah, holy basil, some sage on the corners, and some onions in here. That mulch, the lighter stuff is just pine shavings from a planer. Here, this bed is all potatoes, so some regular potatoes, red potatoes, and then sweet potatoes I just put in today, hoping they take. This little contraption here is going to be, I'm hoping for some vermicomposting. I didn't put any worms in, I got some scraps in there, hoping to attract some worms, but I'd have to source and see where I can get some red wigglers to help this bed out. I'd like to do it for all of them, but we shall see. So sweet potatoes in the light mulch there. Raspberries, some new shoots coming up out of these. This was planted in the fall, so some new shoots there. This half is spinach. This half is kale. Okay, cucumbers all in the middle. Going to be climbing up this trellis. Also climbing up the trellis, there's going to be some pole beans and some calendula on the corners. Some flowers there. 4 corners of calendula here. Big bed of tomatoes. Here some sweet potatoes are rocking. Got one here, one there, and one there. But tomatoes, some canning tomatoes, some, I have them written down somewhere. Purple, something purple, I don't know. And then some cherry tomatoes, these 3 on the end for some easy picking. That's that bed. Here we have more cukes, different variety of cukes. So one of these beds is more for canning, the other one is in pickling, the other one's more for eating. Peppers in this light mulch, some onions in there as well. I have onions scattered in the tomato beds as well. But cucumbers. Then we have okra. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I figure we're in the south now, so we have to have some okra, because I feel like that's a southern thing to do. Some spaghetti squash is going to be climbing up this trellis, up to the fence. These beans also will join them in the climb. I'm coming here. This is another tomato bed, different varieties. Some basil. I do have basil in this bed and thyme. So basil here. Some basil and thyme in the other bed as well with tomatoes. Some thyme here. Corners of flowers again. I have trellises that I'm going to put. It's basically like an A-frame. Going to go up and down, and then I'll string them up and have the tomatoes climb up that for both beds, both the tomato beds. Here we have some zucchinis on the corners. This is all corn and beans. Corn is packed, loaded in this bed. This is about a 4x5-ish. Just kept it short to keep to get the lawnmower in and out. Trellis, pardon the mess. I've been hustling for a lot of things here. Pardon the mess. The trellis, going to paint that. That's going to go in with these cucumbers. And then these are extra plants, tomatoes, peppers. I do have to plant some chamomile still. That needs to go on the ground. And these down here are native pollinators. And this is peppers. Probably add a few herbs into that. I'm going to see if I can get some more sweet potato slips out of those. Tomatoes, peppers. If you need any, let me know. Some more spaghetti squash, I think. Zucchini. That's another native pollinator plant. Which one is this? This is the partridge pea, which, interestingly enough, it's a native pollinator, and I'm pretty sure this is a partridge pea that just showed up on its own. So I'm kind of curious to see how that kind of turns out. What else? That other pot here is more peppers, some extra tomatillos, watermelon, blueberries. Up there. Oh, this is my new favorite bed. I'll take you up there in a minute. And then here we have just a little corner spot. Some oregano seeds that I just threw in that bed in the fall. Sage. Threw some beets in there. A little late for the beets, and the peas, they're starting to climb. So hopefully they keep going. Let's go take a look at this other bed. I think that's it. I do have some asparagus behind me. And around the edges, I'm just going to throw in some of these native plants and hope they take and get some good pollinators around. Okay, here we have the herb bed, greens and herbs. So this one had some extra panels left. This is 6 feet by 2 feet, 26 inches high, and threw this baby together. So we have some green onions from the grocery store popped in there. They're starting to come up. 2 sets of 2 by 3 basil. And here, some spinach and kale. Here we have some lettuce starts. Chamomile, little chamomile guy there, he's starting to come around. My sad little rosemary here, he's not too happy. Thyme, calendula, and I think I threw some parsley seeds in there. That's going to be another verma piece, verma composter there. Last little bit. Here's where I got that rosemary cutting from. He seems happy, but the other one doesn't. Thyme, oregano from that cutting down there, which is taking, and there's also some onions in there as well. So that is the grand old tour. I'm super excited. I do think some of the tomatoes and peppers might be stunted a little bit because I didn't pot them up in time, but otherwise we're rocking, baby. We're rocking, and excited to see this stuff grow and take over, and some good stuff to come. So some good eating and more ideas and projects to come. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.